Hi, Earth signs. Let's see what y'all got going on. Earth signs is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's see. Last one right after this is water, and that is Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. That's one thing I can't stand for the rest of my life. I can't make you hate a whole zodiac. All right. This ain't about me though. This is about you. Okay, Earth signs. Let's go. Last show. All right, let's go. Let's see what's going on. So, y'all to get back on her regular schedule program. God damn. You got Page of Cups. Woo. Two of Swords. And we got the Six of Wands. All of them come out in reverse. Ooh, wee. What's going on? You got Ten of Wands, and you also got the Hang One. I mean, the Hangman. Six of Pentacles and the King of Cups reverse. Ooh. We got Two of Wands and another Pentacle reverse. What the hell y'all got going on? What the hell y'all got going on? Air signs. What y'all got going on? We got Ten of Cups. We got a Queen of Wands and a Knight of Cups. Jesus. We need one more. Oh, shit. Overall mood is the Queen of Swords. On the bottom of the deck, we do got a Seven of Wands. We do got a Page of Wands. The good news is the Five of Pentacles. We got a Six of Cups. Reverse. We do got a Three of Wands. We got a Seven of Cups. I bet y'all like stop pulling. No, man. We got an Ace of Pentacles. And the Empress. Up under the Empress, we do got a Queen of Cups reverse. I don't like that because Queen of Cups sometimes could be somebody who could be psychically blocked, or it could be somebody that's not necessarily in tune at the moment, or be emotionally drained, or necessarily needy. Before that, we did have the Empress, though. So for some of y'all, this is somebody that's trying to embody feminine energy. We got the awakening. So for us, that the awakening could be a truth about something, or whatever the case may be. It could be speaking. This could be somebody asking for help. I don't know. But with the Queen of Cups, though, Queen of Cups with the kind of tendency sometimes can rev on, like I said, emotionally needy, not as manipulative to the point of when they talk about King of Cups, but it could be somebody that knows how to manipulate other people's emotions based on their perceptions. We do got an Ace of Pentacles, which is reversed. So I don't know if this has something to do with a relationship or a connection with a person. We got a Seven of Cups and a Three of Wands. So this could be somebody trying to possibly get an opportunity in something, though, with the Seven of Cups being very clear. So who the fucked up and trying to come back, because you got a Six of Cups too. So this definitely got something to do with a relationship, empathy, or support. This is somebody that's stuck in the past, though. So I don't know if this has something to do with family, relationships, or expectations, or dealing with certain people. But this could be you or somebody else operating on an old paradigm that's necessarily trying to figure out how can they get back after the clarity has necessarily hit. Because you do got a Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles sometimes could be a meaning of hardships, of not having that support, loss, not knowing what it is that you should do. You got a Page of Wands. The news is it's a Seven of Wands. So for you, this could be your line in the sand, or a person with boundaries, or certain situations that's that no. But I like the Seven of Wands because he can be trying to keep certain things apart, though. Some of y'all, this could be help that somebody seeking or asking, because you do got an Ace of Pentacles reverse. So it's trying to keep two different worlds separate. Well, it's dealing with work, careers, finances, children, because we do got a Page of Wands, or just your own happiness. All right. And remember, overall mood is the Queen of Swords. Keep in mind, sometimes the Queen of Swords can be a logical, fair person, especially as come to understanding and receiving information, though. We're going to see. We do got a Page of Cups reversed, the Ten of Wands, the Hang Muse, and the Ten of Cups. Now, keep in mind, a lot of family trauma, a lot of holidays, especially people going around family, inner child issues are revving up because the Ten of Wands is continuously pushing something the same way. So this could be very burdensome by the idea of letting something go. I don't know if it's trying to establish some form of happiness with family, though. So keep in mind, holidays do bring this up, though. For people who do have kids, don't have kids, when you around here wanting people to have a good time, wanting to be around family. I know COVID has its necessary restrictions, but a lot of people didn't have great experiences when they were growing up. So this could be that, like, somebody's holding on to those sauerkraut emotions, or this could be Page of Cups sometimes can be sinister and manipulative as fuck. I would say that, but for some of it, this kind of looks like an agenda that's being pushed. I don't know. I just kind of feel like this got something to do with the holidays, family, relationships with certain people. And you do got to hang one though. For some of y'all, this could be the perfectionist energy of wanting everything to be right, and this is this, and this is this, and no, because you do got Two of Swords, a Six of Pentacles with the King of Cups, and we also got the Queen of Wands. Six of Pentacles sometimes is an uneven give and take. Sometimes there could be giving people certain opportunities, wanting opportunities for certain things necessarily because you're trying to fix it. So it's trying to like gain something in your favor or work something in your favor. I think that's what's going on because you got a Two of Swords and a Truth. So this could be about a relationship, a mother, a father, a parent, a dad, a cousin, whoever the fuck it is. But it looks like somebody trying to work something over in their favor, necessarily a person. This could have to do something with a relationship though, because I know the holidays is coming up. People want the Christmas trees, right? Food cooked this way, that way, necessarily. And I kind of feel like when it comes to making the actions of them or whatever the case may be, whether it's a person or a situation, it's like I don't know, because King of Cups sometimes can be somebody that's set in their ways. So I will say that. So um, over here we do got a Six of Wands. So this could be, like I did say, as the holidays come around, inner child issues will rev up. Because Six of Wands sometimes could be somebody that's not necessarily seen or heard. So say for instance, you did have a Page of Cups energy growing up where somebody made you feel like you was a burden or you didn't feel like you was the bright shining star. I kind of feel like when it comes to those decisions, it's necessarily revving up in this season. Two of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, though, that's a very selfish intake. So this could be growth for some of y'all. I kind of do feel like this could be the growth of situations when it comes to relationships, or we have pages. So this could be with a child father, child's mother, whoever this is, though. But I think it's more of a relationship that's necessarily ending. Because I know holidays, everybody want to co-parent. You can like, no, I want you to come over. I want you to do this. Can we have fun? And people just like, no. I'm saying they like no. A Knight of Cups with the Two of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles sometimes can be immaturity and somebody that's focused on themselves. So for some of y'all, if y'all trying to push this holiday agenda, oh, we should all get along, get along. People don't want to get along. You cannot get mad because it comes off from a very selfish standpoint. You got Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups. Knight of Pentacles is immaturity and ability to be able to grow through those certain obstacles. This is somebody who likes to stay in a position necessary that fits them. Knight of Cups also can be some self-absorbed person when it comes to ideas. I don't know who y'all working with or necessarily though, because if this about kids or relationship with a child father, for some of y'all all trying to get on the same page, but it's not necessarily working. A lot of y'all want this Ten of Cups when it comes to family relationships or holiday experiences. And I think the honesty that puts you there is to say, well, this is what could have happened when I was a child, or this is how I like it, or this is not what I seen, or wanting something to mirror an environment to where you see where it necessarily don't come off. If this is a family dynamic, the Knight of Cups sometimes can be drama, pride, the gang mentality. Oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, where it's not really just acceptance because you got Two of Wands and a Knight of Pentacles. So it's kind of like, do I want to stay? Do I want to go? Because as much as we talk about the Knight of Wands being very fast, Knight of Pentacles can be fast too and very selfish too because they don't want to stick around at all. So it's like it's not a wishy washy. It's kind of like you go on to Sam's and you sampling shit, but you like okay, and somebody talking to them, and when they get through, you like no, I don't want it. Like that's the kind of energy it is. So we don't necessarily talk about that. We got strength. We got the Sun and the Seven of Swords. Jesus, I don't like that Seven of Swords. Strength with the Sun and the Seven of Swords. That's a whole lot of pride, energy, and shit that's necessarily not said. Seven of Swords sometimes can be a very sneaky or manipulative energy. I know they got foxes. Fox talks about adapting to different behaviors or environments. For some of y'all, if y'all have the Six of Wands when it comes to family, that's very pack mentality, ganged up, or you have to necessarily be seen, do what it is that they want you to do, or you are reflected in a certain light. Some of y'all kind of feel like this is the fake and the funk, like everything's okay instead of asking for necessarily help. Sun and the Seven of Swords for me sometimes can be somebody who's very manipulative, though. I would say that, though. So if it peak in your environment where it hits the relationships between a child father or a child's mother, whatever it is, Page of Cups can roll over as an adult because that Page of Cups is the energy to believe into something. So when you don't have belief in something, it would try to manipulate certain situations that necessarily fall into their good, but the Seven of Swords sometimes can be manipulation that ends up tending to backfire. So you got a sun though, so that's kind of hard to sneak around somewhere. You got strength, which is a sun card dealing with pride, and you got sun coming back behind it. So that's like illuminating the bullshit. So it's kind of like somebody saying, initially like a Page of Cups where like you tell a little child, you said no, don't do that, and they say, well, I'm gonna do it anyway, and they get mad when it don't happen, and somebody calls it out. So I kind of feel like that's the energy that one of y'all may or may not be going through those. 'Cause I feel like you a bold motherfucker with the sun and the strength, because you got Ace of Cups. It's like, yeah, like you a bold motherfucker to be like that. So yeah, you all hurting yourself, baby. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got an Ace of Swords up on the bottom of the deck. Well, no, I don't want the bottom of the deck. Sweetie, they hit the floor. We got the Eight of Cups, the Magician, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Chariot. This is an old paradigm, baby, especially with family and relationships. Because you got an Eight of Cups, though. For some of y'all, this Ace of Cups, this could be taking somebody emotions for granted. It could be a requited situations. This could be wanting or needing that love or support and not necessarily knowing how to take care of it. You got Ace of Swords before the Eight of Cups. So for some of y'all, I think that is the okay. This is the old. I'm done. Like I don't know. It kind of feels like not being able to take advantage of somebody, able to take advantage of you because the Eight of Cups is to walk into the unknown of a paradigm. I like the Six of Cups is reversed because it's not like a whole bunch of childhood trauma, but it's like based off old experiences, put you where you are. You do got a Magician, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Chariot. This is something I don't like with the Knight, the position, and the Chariot. Magician sometimes could be a manipulative person. It really can be. That's a tricksterous. That's somebody who dress up and makes things look good. It's not at the time to make a wish. So while the Ace of Pentacles was reversed, Queen of Pentacles is not grounded nor connected into anything. So if this has something to do with family, and the relationships are revving up, this could be like how people are trying to sneak, dominate, manipulate in certain situations because they want some form of a connection or leaning towards some form of a connection. Queen of Pentacles, if we dealing with holidays bullshit, this could be somebody that's really not in the like folly jolly ass mood. Like we're just gonna put that out there. I don't think somebody's very in a folly jolly mood. Because you Eight of Cups is to be emotionally fulfilled enough to walk away into a whole nother paradigm. But to walk into a paradigm, whether this could be somebody that tries to use magic, because you got Magician and the Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot, whether it's keeping a family together or not, or trying to figure out. Because it kind of feels like that, though. Somebody trying to illuminate a certain way to get to a certain experience, though. But Chariot is to keep it moving and keep it pushing and, like, trying to keep going, though. So we going to see. We just at 13. Come on now, Earth signs, getting these messages out. Woo! We got Queen of Cups and the Awakening. I don't like that all y'all queens is reversed. I don't like this. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Only one that's upright is action and fire, which is your sister side. Every air sign is crossed by fire. It dead ass is. So when it comes to the emotional concepts or the actual being in that position and moving forward, I don't see that. I don't, because the Queen of Cups, like I said, holidays can rev up. You may not have these particular individuals in your life. But you do got the awakening, though. That's the 2020. This is this year. So for some of y'all, try to build those connections with people, the long haul. Like I said in the fire sign reading, it looked like somebody was searching for something more. I think this year dead ass highlighted a lot of shit. Whether it was the heart space, the throat, seeing things in a perspective like your higher self, understanding like the relationships with people with you, procreation, family, the sharing dynamic of you and others. I would say that like, letting them get to know the real you. We got the Star, the Two of Pentacles reversed. We got the Knight of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Yes, and I say that heart. What? We do got Star. the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Let's start with the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. That's definitely that's losing out or missing out on something. Because Two of Pentacles is mismanaging of time when it's reversed, but it's also doing too much where it's like the ball's in your court, but instead of saying like, wait, damn, like that's where the Knight of Swords comes in to communicate. Saying like, wait, damn, like wait. And I don't think somebody's necessarily saying it because you got a Three of Cups. Three of Cups, this could be work environment, certain people, how paradigms unnecessarily work. It could be friends, celebratory bad behavior, even if this is self reflection on friends. Queen of Pentacles is not a good friend. I would say that if it's you or another person, because Queen of Pentacles sometimes can have a dark personality. So it's very fixated on what it can get. It's trying to find itself. Queen of Cups sometimes can be emotionally needy, a little bit too much. Sometimes it manipulates the emotional foundations. Three comes with the Three of Swords, whether it's got something to do with a relationship or not. There's like heartbreak, pain, grieving certain experiences though. Three of Cups sometimes can be a very gossipy energy though. So if you're going through certain experiences and not having people that you can lean on, this is a very gossipy. Three of Cups is unwarranted criticism. This is people who put themselves in certain situations that nobody asked them to. I don't know what y'all dealing with, like who's who on each side. So you gotta figure it out. You gotta figure it out, honey. Ooh, I like it. We got the King of Swords, all right. You got the Moon, the Four of Pentacles, but we also have the Seven of Pentacles with the King of Swords. Yikes. The Moon with the Four of Pentacles. For some of y'all, I don't think it's understanding your heart space, emotions, how valuable they are. Because with the Moon, that's a very deceptive being. So for one of y'all going back to that Page of Cups, with the environmental factors or how you were raised or certain experiences, this could be emotional suppression, like blockages that necessarily goes forward. Because the Four of Pentacles is a very needy concept. It's not saying it, it's not communicating, so it's a very needy, clinging to those old paradigms. You got the Seven of Pentacles with a King of Swords. So I like King of Swords to the Queen of Swords over here though. For some of y'all, if you're dating or trying to find love, you may be trying to find somebody who match um who you are, or you may be at a point where communication may just got better because you got a Seven of Pentacles with the King of Swords. This could be somebody leaving a relationship, certain friends in a new age. Who is it? I seen it on Real Housewives, whichever it was, when she said when she was going through a divorce, she said, "I've never known people to celebrate fucking divorces." And she was like, that was somebody that she once loved. So you do got the Three of Cups. I do like that that's not celebrated. But it could be gossiping about like, oh yeah, you know so and so them. Da, 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 da. So it's kind of like their behavior though. But for some of y'all, I think if you have been going through a troublesome period, I think this is where communication possibly may have got a little bit better between you and a partner. So I will say that though. All right, because we had King and Queen of Cups. So if we talk a relationship, both of y'all emotional manipulative as hell and stuck in y'all ways. We ain't see the King of Pentacles. So yes, we ain't see the King of Pentacles. So yeah. We got the Seven of Wands. Boundaries, boundaries. No, that's the line. That's standing up for what you believe in. I would say that though. It really is. You got an Eight of Wands, you got a Five of Cups, and a Nine of Cups, Five of Wands, and a Nine of Cups. My bad. Wait, there go nine. There go the five reverse. No, that's five of right, and then there go the Eight of Wands. Well, now you can see it. No way. Wait a minute. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. If this is somebody's decision, whether they locking something or moving something, I don't know, whatever that's dealing with boundaries or standing up for what you believe in or keeping something separate. The Eight of Wands sometimes could be blockages. People who do make hasty decisions that ends up slowing them down on their path. The Five of Wands sometimes could be an energy of competing. It's just people that say, no, I can do this and I can do this and I can do this. And it's just like, so where is this leading us? Because you got a Nine of Cups. So it's kind of like, this ain't making none of us happy. It doesn't make sense because Nine of Cups is to be more keeping up with the Joneses, especially with the holiday type fever. Where it's like, no, we're gonna make sure we do this and we do this, but it's not happy. Like doesn't like it's not at all. So it is not. I would say that though. But that's why I said holidays will do that to you. It will. Woo! All right. We got King of Swords. We got King of Wands, all right. Okay, all right. We got King of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Two of Cups. The King of Wands, which I do like, it's upright. got the Ten of Swords in between, and we got the Two of Swords. Yeah, I see communication just got a little bit better. Both of y'all on the same page when it comes to actions and communication. So this is like, oh, we need time, we need to separate, we need to do this, or keep so and so out of our business, or I need to do this. Da, da, da. Yes, because the Ten of Swords sometimes can be somebody who's a martyr. It could be sacrifices that need to be made. It could be horrible endings. It could be backstabbing, betrayal. It could be a serial victim when it comes to certain things, especially a relationship. So I think for some of y'all though, especially when it comes to relationships and certain people, the holidays has highlighted a lot for y'all. So I'm gonna just pull a couple more because this I ain't trying to turn this into a long ass reading. So yeah, so we can go. That's it. But yeah, they're gonna go 5 of cups. We got the 4 of Wands, Lovers, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, and then we got 6 of Swords. Yeah, and then we got Page of Pentacles. Oh, look at that. We got Page of Pentacles, but we got 8 of Pentacles. Look at me, y'all like, bitch, shut up. We got 5 of Cups, though. I like that, though, because that's recuperating. 4 of Cups can be somebody who's very pouty and their feeling goes back to the 4 of Cups. So this could be forced communication, whether it's dealing with truth or understanding, though. You do got a 4 of Wands with the Lovers, though, so this could have been infidelity or lack of infidelity or communication or assistance or help. Because the Lover sometimes can be a very dominant energy, but it's also accountability. So this is not a teamwork environment, though. Like I said, I think for some of y'all, it's just getting to the space of communicating. You got an Ace of Pentacles and a 6 of Wands. So for some of y'all, if it is infidelity or relationship, some of y'all are contemplating leaving and don't necessarily know what it is you should do. Or as family and relationships, the dynamic, how your children are raised, or who's going over who for the holidays, what we going like. It's that's there because you got a Page of Pentacles with the 8 of Pentacles, and it's kind of like a boring interest. For some of y'all, though, I think communicatively, that's where you are. Emotionally, some of y'all are not honest. Investing wise for his Pentacles, it's not because the 8 of Pentacles is somebody who don't want to put in interest. They don't care. They don't want to pay attention to the details. I just want what I want. So you do got an 8 of Pentacles. And so yeah. On the bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles matching your same energy reversed. We do got a wheel of girl, that's the world. I tell you when I see this, I think somebody that thinks the world revolves around them. We got a Page of Swords, which I do like that. I said communication. Oh, y'all can communicate like a motherfucker because we got Temperance reverse. We got 8 of Swords. We got Justice. We got Emperor. And we got the Fool reverse. 4 of Swords. The Fool sometimes can be a person that's very folly. 4 of Swords can be a meaning of a person not accepting counsel. So this could be somebody that was going through a stressful time and they kind of like, no, no, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. And I think the holidays necessarily rev this up. Because Emperor sometimes can be a very control, rigidity. It could be a father figure or a person that was kind of like stuck in their ways, abusive, or men that was abusive. If we talk about childhood trauma, that leads to this. So if you're trying to like sow in love or relationship aspect, I kind of do feel like somebody's just a little bit biased or not fair in certain experiences when it comes to grieving or room or the certain attraction when it comes to men. So if you haven't like worked through certain experiences of your own trauma, it could be these high expectations of other people in your relationships to match that. You got an 8 of Swords, so this could have been somebody that felt like they were stuck in a certain situation or unable to move or outside of thinking because you got a Temperance. This could have been an argument too, if it's family type of situation. This could have been an argument too. Because temperance verse sometimes could be people who communicate shit from an antagonistic point of view, like wanting peace in something, but they don't know how to communicate. So it keeps coming up, keeps coming up, keeps coming up, and it just hits the head and don't go nowhere. So this could be a father issues affecting your dynamic or issues with masculine or feminine if you're dating them who are very controlling or dealing with their own controlling issues. Last card, we do got a Page of Swords. I tell you, that's a learning. I like that though, because that's a seeker. We got the World reversed. That what I don't like, because the world sometimes can be fixated on the wrong things. So for some of y'all, know if it's a relationship dealing with infidelities or not, or certain experience with family, some of y'all are open to the idea. Just like somebody like, I'm waiting on this motherfucker just to do this, and it's kind of very aggressive much. to where it's like too much necessary to deal with. So a lot of y'all, these issues are stemming up from this. Because keep in mind, when it comes to investing of the long haul or care about the beneficial of the relationship, the king and the queen of pentacles are the same. King and the queen are cups are the same. So for some of y'all, it seems like it's the emotional issue to where y'all both have similar experiences in relationships, whether it's childhood trauma or a parental issue, certain friends, certain people, whatever the case may be. But I said, who read was it? I think that was a fire read when I said that. Wait a minute. I said if when you try to find a way to avoid your problem, you do everything you can to avoid your problem. You will find plenty of ways to pick up more unconsciously. So, yeah. Wait a minute, y'all. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Oh, we doing good time. Man, come on for the one time. Oh, my hand. Oh, get that badass energy. We don't need it, baby. We don't need it, baby. Oh, look at the back. The back. I'm gonna read this for you at the end. This is knowing when to let go of certain shit. The darkness. Um, you got Cobra the mouse in the back. Some of y'all, Cobra sometimes can be a teacher, but this mouse can be very nitpicky and detail oriented. When it's upright, it's a meaningful project. So this could be something that brings you an idea of something to where, like, if you are very hypercritical, biased person, able to see the ladder of certain things. You got to learn how to be able to take the interest and put it into something else instead of your personal relationship. If it's infidelity of the matter, or somebody's trying to start over, or relationships, this mouse and this bat is basically saying, like, hey, you constantly chipping away at me or my ego or who I am as a parent or what it is I need to do is not helping us grow as two individuals. So I will say that as we pull from the other side. Oh, we got the shark, snake, and the lion. Oh, lion is very domineering. Did I say that though? Shark is very destructive. Snake is the Kundalini awakening. It has something to do with the spine, the sense of tapping into who you are, the serpent of knowledge. You got Buffalo and the Nightingale. That's a spiritual awakening though. And you got Nightingale though. Nightingale is to go outside, get more connected with nature, get more grounded. Because y'all got too many air cards. Period. And so getting grounded is something. Nightingale is your voice, where it talks about speaking of certain issues, whether childhood trauma, a person, or relationship that affects you. Woo! Look at this raccoon. That's a shadowy concept. Feisty. Horse. That's speed. Sea serpent. This definitely got something to do with kids and relationships. And then we got the fox again. And then we has the earthworm. Yeah. This is a shy, hesitant, and reluctant to be able to open up. Period. But I'm gonna read y'all no. I'm gonna read y'all the earthworm. I'm gonna read y'all this one, girl. I'm gonna read y'all that. Let's go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, cause we almost through, and y'all ass not gonna see me. 'Cause you know what? I'm a whole person. I'm a mother right after. And what else? I was gonna read y'all earthworm. I thought I pushed it back. Bang, 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 ding. Adjustments are required. Now keep in mind, this ain't even got to be you. You could just be at the holiday dinner and then this shit could just be popping off of your ass, kind of like, see, this one ain't gonna come around. So keep in mind, you got surrender to the divine. Confidence is the key to your success with the end. For some of y'all, whether you going through whether you believe in a metaphysical or higher power or not, for some of y'all, it's letting go of certain things to where you searching or seeking something. I don't think some of y'all have to let something go, whether it has something to do with abusive relationships or childhood experiences with a parent, or this when it comes down to certain expectations or lovers or men or relationships. Because number six can be a very dominating energy. So when you're dealing with people or you seek assistance, they can end up dominating you and make you feel like you're very invaluable. So your confidence is the key to your success. I'm saying. Or we got a time for healing. I like that. Wait a minute. We got nothing that you set in stone. That's a beautiful moon. I like that though. And nothing will come in the situation, but it's reversed. So for some of y'all, I think if you're trying to throw something to the divine or let it go or trying to seek some form of outside support, I don't think you want to invest in it. So let me just say that because you got time to give rather than take. Let me get one more. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So yeah, we really don't talk about how holidays fuck us up because you are very close to your dream. Look at the bigger picture. Your dreams need to. That's why I said some of y'all won't throw it on divine, baby. Let me tell you something. I used to be in that church and Sunday like shit. By the time I got up, I was like, Jesus got this shit. What are you talking about? I was like, Jesus got it. So shit. That's not my problem. What are you talking about? I used to get up from that altar, weeping and hollering, being that bitch, and then I'm gone. It popped up for me to address it. I would address it, but in that moment when it played me, baby, I'd be like, go down to the altar. Jesus. What about me? It's my card. Oh shit, let me get the card. No, it's fell on the back, so I guess I'm supposed to read you the back because I was trying to flip for the find the card so I can show y'all real quick. Jesus, you are. Damn it. Okay. A bat. Darkness letting go, death leading to rebirth. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible to the daylight hours. The bat is a master of subtle senses and underlying forces that causes some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. When in balance, it accepts, adapts, and adjusts. Remember, I got the Fox card. It is the same thing. When out of balance, it refuses to let go and reminisces. To bring into balance, watch the sun set. So I know I'm going to upload this, y'all, and hopefully I have a great day. I would say that. Hopefully I have a great day. I want to make sure my little hair, y'all know I cut it all off, girl. Let me see. You know I cut it all off. I ain't curl it right. Let me see. Oh, these letters still a little. Yeah, but other than that, though, I'm gonna get ready to go. So yeah, hopefully this help you out. Hold you over. So we still gonna do the lives. I'll probably start that next week. Yeah, start back on the lives next week. Then after that, and about January, mid January for Aquarius season, that's when I drop them. So yeah, I gotta go.